Namaste. Good morning. Welcome to my live session in my room. Today we do a yin yang class, focus on the breath. So what I did before when I start, I did neti pot. Maybe you know neti pot. It's a pot where you put water, like half warm water with salt, and then you put it in your nose, and then it goes through the sinus area, and then it goes to the other out, and then you do the other side, and then you're cleaning your nostrils and everything there. So that's important, because when that's not, or when it's blocked, then you have not a good breath. So taking care of this is using this, and especially now here on Amsterdam, or I think everywhere in the world now. To do this one or twice a day, you flow the virus out of you. And also the salt is helping to desinfect the virus, to make it very clean. And I noticed that when you use too less salt in it, it's getting painful. But also, of course, when you use too much salt. Okay, so that's the neti pot. Let's do something with the body. So come and take your mat. Get your props, like maybe your blocks, or if you have, or otherwise say your books. And like these kinds of books are nice. And then come and sit for a moment, and connecting with the sitting bones down into the floor, into the mat, a little hollowing in the lower spine, rolling the shoulders backwards and down, so you create space for the heart and lungs. Very important. When you're sitting like this all the time, you're blocking the lungs, so then you don't have a healthy breath. So giving the lungs space, so roll the shoulders backwards and down, hands on your knees, chin slightly in, but not crampy, and not bringing the head too much forwards. Then there's too much weight and overloaded the neck and the throat area. So bring your chin in, not contracting too much there, but that the ear, shoulder, and hip are a beautiful line. And close your eyes. Then check also left and right. Are you sitting equal on both sitting bones? The rib cage. There also, when you collapse to one side, then one side of the lungs is blocked. So creating space on both sides. And then the head in center of the spine. You have this beautiful line from your pubic bone, the navel, chest bone, chin, and forehead. Maybe you like to breathe a couple of times deep in and out through the mouth, like a sigh. Just relaxing in the breath. Let's do one more inhale and exhale. And then let it be relaxed. No effort with the inhalation, just focus on the exhalation. Just focus on the rising and falling of the belly. Really soft belly. And then bringing your hands together in front of the heart here, making a good mind setting or a good intention. And you do that to give respect and gratitude to the place where you are. Respect and gratitude to the time where we're living in. Respect and gratitude for yourself, who you are. And respect and gratitude for everything that's around you. Treat everything, everybody, every living being, every being, like how you want to be treated. And allows respect and gratitude for all the wisdom and knowledge where we still can learn from, to feel good, to be good, and to create a better world around us. So from that, slowly bringing your hands down. So open your eyes, and let's start with a little pranayama, nadi shodhana. So take your right hand and bring your index finger and middle finger in the middle. So the ring finger and pinky finger are straight. The thumb is there. This is one mudra you can use. There are all other mudras. So I like this one, so I use this one. And then with your thumb, you bring it on the right nostril. So you're only breathing in to the left. So you're breathing into the left and breathing out to the left. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do one more time. Breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and breathing out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're closing the left and you put the thumb up and you bring it out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe again in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now closing the right. Breathing out to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing again in with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now change. Breathing out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in again by the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now closing right. Breathing out to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change. Breathing out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change. Out to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing into the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Change. Breathing out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. Close right. Breathing out to the left. Breathing into the left. Change. Breathing out to the right. Breathing into the right. Close right. Breathing out to the left. Then let go of your hand. Breathing normal in again. Deeply and breathing out. Deeply. Breathe again in. And breathing out. So now let's start with the yin posture. So bringing the feet together. Make a beautiful square here. Use maybe props, blocks or books for under your knees. And then start with the chin down. And then slowly rounding down. Till you cannot round anymore. Till you feel a stretch. There you stay. When you don't feel anything, you go deeper down till you feel again a stretch. When you don't feel anything, you go deeper down, and maybe you're ending in the last to go all the way into your hips forwards. And then you just stay. You're just relaxing in your breath. And so the pranayama we did, the neti showed, and I was also to calm down, to activate the parasympathetic nervous system for rest. So maybe now it's easier to really relaxing in your breath, relaxing in your posture. And just focus on the rising and falling of the belly. On the inhalation, it expands. And on the exhalation, it falls in. Just being with that movement. And then slowly coming up again. Take your time in that. Bringing your hands maybe backwards. Bringing the knees together and do a couple of times the windshield wiper. And then you just come in a wild child's pose, a wide child's pose. I always say wild, but it's a wide child's pose. So come over your foot or bring both legs to one side and then come on your knees and bring your knees all the way out. And I think it's, for a lot of people, very nice to have now a blanket, to put a blanket over the mat so the knees are soft supported. And maybe you need a little cushion or another blanket in between your heels and buttocks, especially when your knees are painful or weak or the deep bending gives a little bit pain or after, then use something under it. And then slowly coming forward, see how far you can go. So here you can use maybe a cushion to put under, and then bringing your elbows forwards and the palms together, and there you go hanging in your shoulders. So it's like a kind of prayer pose you do with your arms, to working in the long meridian and heart meridian. So really sinking down in that. When the elbows are going a little bit wider, that's fine. So really go sinking down. And then again, head rising and falling off the belly. But then if we look to a healthy breath, and a healthy breath exists from three parts. So the in-breath is one. Then you have the exhalation, the out-breath is two. And then you have the third one is the pause, like a breathing pause. And that's meaning that you are for a while having no inhalation. The inhalation, it's come by itself. So you do no effort. With pranayamas, we do, and then it's more using your breath to guide chi prana. And now we look just to a healthy, in a Western way, looking to the breath, in a healthy Western looking way, how your breath have to be. So the inhalation, then right the exhalation, and then a pause, a moment of nothing, and that time in between the exhalation and inhalation can be long, can be short, but important is that there is a pause and that your system, your body says, okay, now it's time to breathing in again. So that goes automatically. And sometimes when you maybe some I had that I experienced like that you notice like, oh, I didn't breathe for a while. So that the pause was very long. Then you get realizing of that. But that's also healthy. So the pause can be long, can be short. But important is that the in-breath comes by itself. Then, of course, that the inhalation is not longer than the exhalation. So equal or that the exhalation is slightly longer than the inhalation. That's a perfect breath. So just focus on the exhalation and then to that little pause. Sometimes when you start to focus on it, it's very hard and maybe your breath goes like a kind of block. So just notice, just focus on the exhalation and see if you can uh, get aware of that pause. And then slowly coming up, you bring the weight forwards and you lean down maybe on your elbows and then just stretch your legs and come in the swings posture. Legs a little bit open and shoulders just relaxing. If that's not possible, use a cushion and put your cushion under your chest. And then you just leaning into your lower spine, opening the chest. And of course, for people who want to go deeper, and you can stretch your elbows. So opening the chest in the front, creating space, while we're giving a compression in the lower spine. So you can feel there like a compression, pressure. But when it's sharp, shooting electric pain, that's never good. Also have when it's running upwards, when it's really painful and you cannot do anything about it, then you have to go down Even just take a break and lie down. And then close your eyes again and just focus again on that normal, relaxing breath. Really relaxing on the exhalation. Little pause. And then let the in-breath come by itself. No effort. Just breathing softly in. And then you're breathing out. Moment of nothing. And then you're breathing in again. Just following your breath. And the head can be just normal. If you are so high like me, maybe you want to bring it backwards, but I think that's maybe not so nice for your breath. Maybe the best position for now is the head just neutral. Also, when your head is down, maybe you block a little bit the chest area. We want to have space there. But if you like that, it's okay too. It's your practice. The focus is on the rhythm, the length, and the stop in the pause in the breath. Just relaxing in your breath. When it's too much, you come out, you just lie down. When you do longer yin yoga, you start to notice that how longer you stay at this 5 minutes, I call it the magic number. Then you feel this flow, this energy flow, circulation, and that the body can relax and can let go. So in the beginning, it's very hard because the body is not used to it. But then later on, you start to notice, okay, if I stay a little bit longer, the effect is better. The effect is much nicer. Just a couple of breaths. You're almost there. Maybe it's nice to come on your elbows when you are all the way in the seal posture so that you go step by step down. And then it's maybe nice to go then all the way down. So then the next posture is also for the long meridian. So you're stretching your right arm out, but bring it down on the mat. I don't know if you can see that. The camera is not so good in the position. And then the left hand, you bring it under your shoulder so you can push yourself to your side. And then you're stepping over with your left foot. Or you just bend and stay on your side and put your head down. And maybe this is already a very deep, intense stretch by your arm. I like to stepping all the way over. So it's a kind of twist, but the focus is on the chest area to open. And then again, the focus on the normal breath. Inhalation, exhalation a little bit longer. And after the exhalation, a moment of nothing. And that the in-breath come by itself. And then slowly, slowly turning back. Slowly, slowly. And bringing your right hand back. Just take a rebound here. Feel the after effect of the posture. And then we do the other side. So stretching your left arm to your side. Try to have it on the same level like your shoulder, on shoulder height. Then have your right hand under your shoulder, turning to your side. Bend your knees to have more stability. And then if you like, you stepping over if you have space like me. Yes. Head is just down, or if that's not comfortable, hey, you can always bring a blanket or something under your head. And then again, the focus is on the breath, on the pause. You're really relaxing after the exhalation. And that the in-breath comes by itself. And 3 more breaths. Slowly, slowly turn back to the belly. Take a little rebound here. Your hands maybe on top, forehead, or your head on the side, just lying down, just relaxing. Then just notice again your breath. And now start to make the breath a little bit stronger to support more yang exercise. And you do that to contracting a little bit the vocal cord so that the diaphragm have to work harder and bringing the air passing through, and that's making it passing through your throat, that's making the sound. But in the same time, you're bringing the air deeper into the lungs. And also with the breathing out, you create the sound. And the sound, that ocean sound, this ujjayi sound, that's the Sanskrit name, will also calm your brain waves. So it's calming your nerves on the area of the diaphragm, and deep inside of the lungs, we can trigger this nerve system for rest and digest, and also the brain waves. So bring your hands under your shoulders, bring the elbows by the ribs, and then roll your shoulders backwards. You inhale with the sound, and then exhale, coming down with the sound. So you inhale, you wave up, and exhale, you come down. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Make sure your pubic bone is into the mat at schaambeen, and exhale. So now inhale, lift the right leg when you come up. Stay with bones and pubic bone of your pelvis down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale down. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, put your face to the left. Inhale, lifting up, coming up left leg, and exhale, then moving your head to the right. So every time, the side where you have to start, you bring the head. Inhale, and exhale, look to the left. Inhale, lifting left, and exhale, look over to the right when you go down. Inhale, right leg goes up, and then exhale, look to the left. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, and exhale to the left. Inhale, left leg. Exhale to the right. One more time. Inhale, and exhale to the left. One more left. Inhale, and exhale, coming down. Take a little pause here. Now, bring your pubic bone into the mat so your navel is in, supporting the spine. Very important now, because now we do 2 legs. Now we have 2 legs, so both legs. So inhale, just leg up, both, chest up, and then exhale down. Focus on the sound. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Now stay there and stretch your arms forwards. And then exhale, bring your arms backwards. Inhale, arms forwards. Exhale, arms backwards. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands again on these shoulders. Bring the legs together on the mat. Inhale. Now push yourself up. Pull the navel in. Lift yourself all the way backwards. And then going all the way backwards with the sitting bones to the heels. Forehead down in child's pose. Take a little rest here. But don't lose your breath. Don't lose the sound. And maybe you need to remove a little bit of blankets, books or stuff you don't need with the young. But when your spine is sensitive, stay with your blanket close by. When we do exercise on the spine, then you have something soft. So from there, inhale, coming just forwards in hand and knee position, all fours. Knees only your hips, hands only your shoulders. Turn the elbows in, shoulders to the mid-spine. Cat and cow. Again, focus on the breath. So inhale, sound. And exhale, sound. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come straight. Now put your toes under and then exhale, stretch your knees and bring the weight backwards in a downward facing dog. And stay a little bit in downward dog. You can move a little bit if you like, bending and stretching your knees. And just play a little bit with your dog, and maybe you're just holding in this position and you cannot do anything. But stay breathing. That's the most important part. Stay breathing. You can always bend your knees. One more breath. And then exhale. Walk your feet a little bit closer. Bending maybe your knees a little bit so you can hang out. Maybe you can hang all the way. And stay with the breath. And then slowly, one by one, vertebra you roll up. So bend your knees and one by one vertebra you roll up to standing. So we do that a couple of times. So feet under your hips, knees soft, not locked, tailbone a little bit under, shoulders backwards and down. Inhale. And then on the exhalation, you bring the chin down and you roll one by one vertebra all the way down. Bend your knees if you need to. Exhale, listen to the sound. And then inhale, you roll up again. And then exhale, roll down again. Chin to chest. Exhale. Inhale, roll up again. And exhale, roll down. Now inhale, roll up again. And then circle also your arms all the way up. And then exhale, just bring your arms by your side. Stay standing. Again, inhale, circle your arms all the way up. Look up to the thumbs. And exhale, bring your arms down. Let's do one more. Inhale. And this one on the exhalation, it's like you're pressing the air down. So you bring the hands forwards and it's like you press them down. And then you turn the palms up and it's bringing the air up. Inhale, about head side, and then turning the palms down again. That's clearing the energy on the front of the body. Inhale. Close maybe your eyes to feel the air passing by your fingers, and exhale. Press the air down, or the energy. Inhale. Still a little sound, and exhale. Still the combination of Ujjayi breath with this movement. Inhale. And exhale. Now you can softening a little bit this Ujjayi breath. So it's more balanced and in tune with the movement. So this is a soft movement. So now you make your breath also a little bit softer, but still connecting with the sound. Now stay with the palms down when you're coming up. It's like you have glue in your hands, and then you bring it down again, shoulders down. Now, when you go up with your arms, the weight goes to the right, so you can lift your left leg, what we call karate kick, and then you step down when the arm's going down. Let's do the other side, standing on the left, the right goes up, inhale, and then exhale, coming down. Inhale, left goes up, exhale, coming down. Inhale, right comes up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, left goes up. Exhale, go down. Now inhale, right goes up. Exhale, come down. Now inhale, left comes up, and you stay there. You stay in karate kick. Just look to a spot what's not moving. Just feel the balance. Now in balance, we need also a strong center. So navel in, pubic bone to navel, and pelvic floor in. But the breath is still there. Soft Ujjayi breath. And inhale, we're swinging the leg and the arm backwards, sideways. Arms to the side, leg backwards. What we call flying dragon. So standing leg is a little bit soft. And then you come forwards again to karate kick. So inhale, flying dragon. See how far you can fly. And then exhale, karate kick. Inhale, flying dragon. Exhale, karate kick. One more time. Inhale, flying dragon. And now from the flying dragon, big step backwards. Bring your left hand on the inside and bring the right arm all the way up in one leg, twisting dragon. Just make here a couple of circles. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then turning your back heel into the mat, and then circle the left up. Maybe that's a little bit hard, so then use your hands like step by step, and you come in a warrior pose 2. Good. Stay in warrior pose 2. I need to put my socks off, because otherwise I glide in the spagat, in the split. So maybe you have to do that too. So warrior pose 2, your tailbone is under, knees straight. Then inhale, move a little bit backwards, opening your chest, creating space for the lungs. And then exhale, coming forwards, elbow, knee. It's like a bamboo tree in the wind. Inhale, opening the lungs. And exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, stay in warrior pose 2. If you did the Hatha yoga class yesterday with me, then remember that we were doing the air guitar. So again, swinging the left arm forwards, up, backwards, and down, forwards, up, backwards, and down. Do that a couple of times to really work in your shoulder. Just really swing it out. Swing it. Swing it. Stay breathing through. And then we use the swing to step forwards again to karate kick. So maybe a little bit softer, and then you're coming forwards, lifting up, swing the leg forwards, karate kick. And then you step back, and then the other side up again, right goes up. And then step back. We do it a couple times to karate kick. So inhale, and exhale, connect with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now stay with the right. Stay in karate kick. Good. So now from karate kick going to flying dragon. So you swing your right leg to backwards, the arms to your side. Bend a little bit your standing leg. To work on stability of your knee. And then swing it forwards again. Inhale. And exhale. Flying dragon. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And now exhale, flying dragon. Stepping backwards. Right hand goes head down. Left arm goes all the way up. One leg twisting dragon. So opening your heart, creating space for the lungs. And then circle your arm backwards and down. Inhale forwards up. And exhale backwards and down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale one more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Turn your back heel, the right, into the mat. Circle your arms in one movement up, or do it step by step. And then coming to warrior pose 2. And strong legs. Back leg is strong, straight. And left knee straight forwards. Then inhale to creating space for the lungs, stretching the side body. And then exhale. Press it out of the lungs. Inhale, bamboo tree in the wind. And exhale. Non-stopping inhale. And exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, opening your chest. And now exhale, choose warrior pose 2. Then the air guitar. So you move your right arm forwards up and then backwards and down. And then just swing it. See how nice it is to swing the arm. To really opening your shoulder. To creating space in the chest area. Space for long meridian. Stay breathing. And then from there, we stepping forwards to karate kick. So maybe a little swing. And now swing it forwards. So bring the leg forwards. Good. And then stepping back. Just stepping back and just moving your arms again up and down. Where we started with inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And this time on the exhalation, you bend your knees and you press the air forwards. Then inhale, opening the arms hollowing. And then exhale, you're coming down. Inhale, rounding up. Bringing the arms all the way up. And then exhale, bend and press it forwards. Inhale, open. Exhale, going down. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, press it forwards. Inhale, open. Exhale, going down. One more time. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, press it forwards. Inhale, open. Exhale all the way down. Now staying down, maybe stretch your legs a little bit deeper. Now moving maybe softly your head to left and right, swinging your chest to left and right. And then turning your toes open, bend your knees, and come in a deep squatting position. Bring maybe your hands on the front, weight is a little bit on the front, so you can rotate your hips, twisting your hips. And you rotate over your toes. The toes are not rooted down, but they following the movement. And then you stay in the middle. See if you can lean a little bit more backwards. And then bringing your hands to the back and go sitting on your sitting bones. Then holding with your hands to knee and lifting your feet off the mat. Point your toes and bring your toes together. And now just to bring your navel in, rolling like a ball. So you draw the navel in, you're rounding your spine, and then you roll. And you roll forwards again, and you roll backwards. Forwards and backwards. Just rolling. Sometimes it's nice to roll a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right to massage the muscles on the side of your spine. And the key of a nice roll is have your abdominals, your navel in. So really contract that. Be strong from the center. And then let's roll one more time. And then you come back and ending on your spine, stretch your legs up. And then you just roll or making circles. It's not the roll, you're making circles with the legs. Just circling a little bit. And while you're circling the legs, you feel that you're massaging the lower spine. Turning also the other way around. And then ending in the middle. Now stay contracting your pelvic floor, navel in. And now lower your right leg a little bit. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your leg back. Then we do it with the left. You lower down and you bring it back. Just a couple of times. Turning your heels a little bit in to have no snapping sound and straight feeling in your hip flexors. Good. And then I put my mat a little bit away from my couch, so I have a little bit more space for the next exercise. So if you have like your spine is a little bit sensitive, you can bring now your blanket on the mat. Good. Okay, so we are still here. Lower down and coming up. Lower down and coming up. Maybe now you have also the right setting, something soft under the spine. You have also space that you can roll a little bit to left and right. And then let's end with the left leg up and the right leg away. So the right leg is away, like 10 centimeters off the mat. And you stay pressing the lower spine into the mat. Now bring your arms like wings to your side. And now on inhalation, you roll with your legs a little bit to your right. Both shoulders stays in the mat. And then exhale, come back. So again, inhale, going to your side. Exhale, come back. Press the lower spine into the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale one more time. Inhale. When that's too much, so you put your leg down. If possible, you stay with your legs flying in the air. So it's a kind of flying twist. But let's also move your head up and your arms, and we have really a flying twist. Good. Now inhale, bring your arms overhead, and on the exhalation, reaching over your left leg forwards. Inhale, bring them backwards, and exhale, reaching forwards. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, and then exhale. Then inhale, put your arms, shoulders down, and now choose slowly letting go. Bend your left knee and bring your left knee all the way down. Your right leg is straight, maybe in line with your yoga mat. And then bringing also your left hand all the way to your side. So palms are down together. So very important is that the left knee stays in the mat. Then inhale, you're opening the left arm all the way to the left. And then exhale, you bring it back. Again, inhale, fill the lungs with air. And then exhale, press everything out, cleaning the lungs. Inhale, stay pressing your knee down, don't lose that. And exhale, all the air out. Inhale, maximum air in the lungs. And exhale, breathe it out. Inhale, maybe you breathe out through your mouth there. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, you're bringing the left all the way up. This time, let go of your left knee so both shoulders can be down again. Then turning and swinging the leg all the way to your side, and then going with your right leg also to your side and coming up and then swinging to the other side. We call this the helicopter twist. So you roll back, you make a circle with the legs, and you come to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can do it with straight legs. Inhale, then it's more a helicopter. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale, stay in the middle with the legs wide open. Then flex your feet and exhale, close the heel. And point the toes, inhale and exhale. If you like, you can have your hands on the inside of the legs to support and to give more resistance. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale and then exhale. Stay here. Bring your arms again by your side. Inhale. And then on the exhalation, lower the leg. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Now exhale, stay with the left, like hovering above your yoga mat. And then arms wide. Both shoulders stays in the mat now. And now twisting to your left. So your right leg goes to the left. Stay with your right shoulder into the mat and exhale, come back. If that's too hard, you put your leg down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Now stay. Stay in this flying twist. So lifting also your head and shoulders. Then inhale. Bring your arm backwards. And exhale. Reaching forwards. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, put your arms, shoulders down. And then put also your left leg down. Bend and roll to the left. Right knee goes into the mat. You bring the right hand also over. And so make sure your legs are parallel or in length with your yoga mat. And then inhale, you open head right, looking ahead to your hand. Stay with your right knee down. Exhale. Inhale, really open air in the lungs, and exhale, breathe it out. Maybe you like to breathe out through your mouth. Inhale, maximum air in, and exhale, press everything out of your lungs. Inhale, open, and exhale, everything out of your lungs. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Now inhale, open. Then both shoulders into the mat. You're lifting your right leg. You turn to your spine. You bend and you swing and circle the leg like a helicopter twisting. And then maybe with your knees bent. Maybe you choose roll left and right and you forget to swing. And maybe you want to do it like me with the legs all straight, like really like a helicopter. And stay with both shoulders into the mat, working from the center. And then the last one, ending with the legs wide. Flex your feet, exhale, pull the navel in and close the heels. Point your toes, inhale. And exhale, navel in and close. Point, inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And then exhale. Then bend your knees. Bring your feet down one by one. Feet on hip distance. The heels strong in the mat, big toe and little toe on the outside of your feet. Bring your arms by your side. Take a deep inhalation. And then exhale, draw the navel in. Activate the strong core muscles. And then inhale, lifting your hips. And then catching your hands, interlace your fingers and opening your chest. And bringing your hips all the way up in Saturn Bandhasana. Stay breathing here. If you're more advanced, if you like, you can do the full bridge. Maybe your hands and press yourself all the way up. But maybe for today, it's really nice to do the Saturn Bandhasana. Just 3 more breaths. Try to lift a little bit higher with your hips. And then let go of your hands and slowly coming down. And then when you're down, bringing your knees to your chest. Stretching your legs. Bring your legs closer so that the lower spine is coming off the mat. Bring your legs all the way over you and bring your hands in the spine. If that's not working in your body, just stay holding your knees and make circles left and right. If the legs are overhead, roll your shoulders under, stretch your legs up, flex your feet like you're standing on the ceiling, and then lower one leg, head side, and then bring it up, flossing the nerves, going up and down, up and down, and then one more, and then both legs down in Halasana. Then bending your knees, bring your knees by your head. And then slowly letting go and rolling down. Bend your knees and bring your feet down on the mat and the knees out. Exhale, lifting up your head and bring your elbows under. Bring your Hands under and then lifting up the chest, opening the throat and bringing the head backwards. And then lengthening the neck, hinging behind your ears, the head again forwards. And then you can let go of the muscles in between your shoulder blades and coming down. And then arms just by your side, closing the legs and stepping with the feet on the distance of the mat. Again, this windshield wiper movement. And looking every time to the opposite shoulder. So now your breath is soft. No ujjayi breath again. And slowly, how your breath goes again to this natural breath in a Western mind setting, that we have a pause after the exhalation. That the in-breath come by itself, and that actually the exhalation is also a little bit longer than the inhalation. And then going back in the center. And prepare yourself for the last relaxation. And so using maybe something soft for under you, something warm. Maybe a cushion for under your legs if you like. Maybe a blanket folded for support of the head. And maybe a blanket all the way over you. And the last relaxation is to digest the information you give to the body. Also, that the chi can balance, the whole body can balance. You can rest and digest and store energy in your body, because the movement, especially in the dynamically more young sequence, it was like a dynamo, waking up some life force in you. With the yin, we were working also on to have better rivers so that energy can flow much better, that there are no blockage. So try to feel that when you're lying down. And of course, you can lie down as long as you want. So just lie down and let the body be heavy. Let the breath be. So no working on the breath anymore. Just let the breath there, how it wants to be. And then you just relax completely. Really letting go. A moment of nothing, and just be aware of the inside of the body. Right under your skin, the sensations, tinglings. Be aware of you. So slowly start to waking up. If you want to wake up, maybe you like to sleep a little bit longer, then stay lying down. And otherwise, bending your knees and rolling to your side. And then from your side, slowly coming up. And just little sit here. Bringing your hands together and rubbing your hands. How harder you rub, how more heat you create. And this gliding on your hands will also burn and kill the bacteria and virus. So that's good. And then bring your hand to right hand on the heart, the left hand on the belly. And just sit here for a couple of breaths. This is helping you to calm down, to rest and digest. So when you are in this tough time, start to feel maybe feelings like panic or anxiety or sadness, and it feels very heavy. And bring your hand on your heart and the other on the belly. That will help you to calm down, help you to change your mood, to balance the hormones, and to balance your nervous system. And then maybe start to be aware of that the mind is more peaceful then. And that the heart is more relaxed and open. And be okay with every emotion who arrives. It's like accepting all the feelings and emotions who are there. And then the heart is more relaxed. And the left hand on the belly is like a witness and a remembering to stay grounded, to stay trusting the earth, mother, yin, that everything's gonna be fine. And that you have to come back to the moment you are in. Not thinking ahead, just being right here, right now. And then bringing your hands again together. And I want to thank you so much for watching me, or maybe you are really joining me in the moment with me. And I wish you a beautiful day. It's again a beautiful day in Amsterdam. Sun is shining again, blue sky. So maybe go outside again, but go just biking alone. Biking is the best way. You are not close to other people. You go fast. So bike a lot, because maybe before you know it, we are also in isolation and we are not able to come out for a while, only for shopping and medicine. So take care, enjoy the sun now, and see you Tuesday. Then I teach again a yin class 4 o'clock. So I need tomorrow a day off teaching to give a little bit rest for my throat and my voice. Thank you so much. Bye. Namaste.